Welcome, welcome, welcome to EdUp Accelerated Excellence, a podcast for the advancement of educational effectiveness and equity. Hosted by yours truly, Jacob Easley II, PhD, PMP. This episode was recorded as part of our Inspirational Shorts during the Education 2.0 Conference 2024 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Let's get into it. Okay, so here we are at Education 2.0 Conference in Las Vegas, Nevada. I have a new guest to introduce to the EdUp Accelerated Excellence community. Will you tell us your name, where you work, and a bit about your organization?
So my name is Casanova Green, and I am the Director of First Year Experience, Diversity, and Inclusion at Hocking College. Hocking is a 2-year technical and vocational focused community college nestled in the heart of Appalachia in Ohio. We are 20 minutes away from Ohio University, and we are really focused on improving the area that we're in and giving opportunities to people from all across the country.
Excellent. So tell us a bit about First Year Experience program, correct? What excites you about that work of working with students coming to the university for the first time?
Process. I love watching the process. I'm one of the first people they meet, and then they're with me for the first 16 weeks. So we do a 8-week session format for our semesters,
Yes.
but they see me from the start to the finish. And then I also get to work with them when they're about to graduate. So watching that growth from that person who you're fresh out of high school, or you're that parent who's decided to go back into the workforce, or you've been in a career for the past 25 years, but you want to make a pivot. So you're coming in not knowing what to expect, not knowing what to do, and then coming out confident and ready to work in your respective field, or even move forward to a 4-year institution to continue your education.
So what I'm hearing are book-in supports.
Yeah.
So first year experience program, but you often provide services and supports that help students to achieve their goals for academic attainment and graduation.
Right.
But you also mentioned the population, different types of students. So do you predominantly focus on work with traditional college-age students or non-traditional colleges?
I have students from the age of 16 who are still in their high school, but they're taking college classes, to people who are in their 60s and 70s who are just like, I want to learn something new. So a lot of people kind of just stigmatize the whole, it's just 18-year-olds. When now more than ever, we see people across the age spectrum coming to colleges, particularly to community colleges, to be able to advance and to move things forward.
Absolutely. So community colleges definitely are a resource, particularly for local communities, hence the name community college.
Right, and it's cheaper.
That is true. It is less expensive. I wouldn't say cheaper, but the price point.
Right, the price point, because there is a cost savings from, if you want to do that bachelor's degree, starting from the community college, and then transitioning into that 2-year, there is a cost savings to that.
Right.
And you get the same quality education.
That's the reason why I said not cheaper.
Not
so
cheaper.
You still have quality
Oh, we got quality all day.
at a lower price point. Excellent.
Right.
So here at the Education Conference, or Education 2.0 Conference, what have been your takeaways so far?
My biggest takeaways, as always, this is my 3rd time coming to this conference.
Oh, wonderful.
So it's always an affirmation of what I'm doing, but also a push to move things forward. And I can tell you, from the first time I had the honor of being here to now, there has been growth in my professionalism, growth in the things that I want to do, not just at Hocking, but things that are calling my attention beyond it. And just really learning how to lead better, and also how to support better and really meet the needs of our students head on, rather than going off of assumptions, and really just hearing other voices saying the things I've been saying for years.
Absolutely. So Casanova, what advice would you give to members of the EdUp Accelerated Excellence community who work with first year experiences, who are interested in furthering their work for educational effectiveness and equity?
We have to remember that, especially being first year experience, it is our responsibility to pour. A lot of times people have those first year survey courses where it's just like kind of fluff. And then they come into they mature in the academic space, but they're not prepared. And you have to understand that yes, you're a carrier of knowledge, but it's your job to pour everything you have into that person, into those students, so that way they're able to succeed. I mean, the outcomes at my school speak for themselves. Before I stepped in and took over our Pathways program, students were not aware of the things that they needed. They weren't aware of how they can advocate for themselves or what the school fully had to offer. And that balance of information and inspiration, but also intentionality.
Yes.
Meeting students where they are and pouring into them where they are. We're seeing a lot of success.
So this is absolutely wonderful. I'm glad that you're seeing the successes. And we have spoken with Casanova Green. I thank you so much for your time and for your words of inspiration.
Thank you.